questions here. The old
Yes, sir.
brigade that, you know, the old
Yes, sir.
politicians that are there now,
Yes, sir.
they have the money.
Yes, sir.
They have the
Yes, sir.
infrastructure. Because like now, all
Yes, sir.
the PDP has just joined together, you know, many parties under
Yes, sir.
A. And then the
Yes,
APC is the
yes, sir.
ruling political party. So, but you,
Party,
I'm sure
party,
you
yes,
don't
sir.
have the money, and you don't have the money backs
I don't.
like they have. So
Yes, sir.
how do you, even though you are,
Yes, sir.
I feel your heart, you have solutions, you have
Yes,
some
sir.
ideas, but how do you plan to defeat people with the money, with all the people? They will bring rise, and because, you know, I mean, how do you plan to face them?
Thank you very much, sir. I think that is very, very simple for me. I don't see that as anything difficult.
Okay.
Because who are the voters? Who are the voters, sir? They are youths. Who are the people that go out to canvass for vote? They are youths. Who are the people that these money bags are coming to give the money to? The youths.
Yes.
Who are the people, these money bags, who are they bringing the rice to give to? The youths. And as I speak to you, I have the youths. The youth are with me. And I'm going around talking to them on a daily basis. I just told you now that the initiation to contest for the office of the president is not my own.
Yes.
I never thought of it. I never imagined it. It is the group of youths, patriotic youth, that come to say, after going around checking in Nigeria, that they agreed that I should be the one to be presented. And they are presenting me. So I'm not the one presenting myself. It is the youth that are presenting me. It is the same youth that will do the voting. It is the same youth that will vote for me. And it's the same youth that we are going around to talk to. Let me tell you, you have, out of the total voting strength of Nigeria, 75% of the total voting strength of Nigerians are youths. Of the 75%, 70% are involved in voting, electioneering campaign, and ballot box snatching. Only 5% are indifferent. You understand?
Yeah.
Then, out of the elderly, only 20% of the elderly are involved in electioneering campaign. There are 20%. Out of the 20%, only 10% of them involved in electioneering campaign and voting. The 10% will lock themselves and their children in their houses during campaign and voting.
Yes.
But when the government is in place, they are the same people that will come and be fully involved and deeply involved in government, and they are the ones deciding for us.
Now, but
so
even,
since we have,
yeah, Mr. Awwal, even if you have the you have some section of the youth, but what I've discovered is that there are so many people who are youth also coming. For example, there is Kingsley Mogalu. He is also young. And then you have Showore, Showore. He is 40 something too, like you. And you have Garba Lawal. He is also a youth. You have many people who are youth like you who are coming forward. But you are all divided among yourselves. You know, but so all the vote of the 70% or 75% you are talking about is divided among about 10 of the young people that want to contest. So you yourself, you are dividing yourself, and the older people will go and take it again.
Thank you very much, sir. This is another intelligent question from you. As I speak to you, we have already formed what is called the Young Presidential Aspirant Forum.
Okay.
Already, there is Young Presidential Aspirant Forum, which we've started meeting last week here in Abuja. We'll continue with that meeting. We are going to agree within ourselves also.
Okay.
Because we have already envisaged that possibility, we are also going to agree within ourselves to work with ourselves for ourselves and by ourselves to ensure that we are not going to be selfish, we are not going to be greedy in this. We will allow ourselves to present one of ourselves to be able to take up the responsibility of the presidential slot come 2019. So all this, sir, we are already working on this. Sir, like I said to you, we are determined and very, very determined. We are taking over power in 2019. Everything that we needed to do, we will do. I told you in the past, we are youths. We have all the youths, and we will selflessly do this. selflessly. We are the youths. We have all the contact of ourselves.
You are talking about selflessly.
We will talk to ourselves.
You are talking about selflessly doing it, and you are the first person that is so open-hearted like this to want to unite everybody and come together as youth, and you are ready to bring to be united. But not all these candidates who are youth are as selfless like you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is very true, sir. And in the case of where we have those ones that are selfish, we will now come to understand they are not doing what they are doing for Nigeria. They are not doing what they are doing for the purpose of the youth. We will educate the youth. Like the person who introduced me to you would have told you, and going through all my activities, you will come to know that I am a unifier. I am a mobilizer. I have been the voice of the youth even before now. I have been in youth activism in the last 15 years. I am deeply involved. I know this game. I know how to play this game. I know who need to be involved in this game. And I know the problems of this game. I also have the solution to all these problems of the game. So I am going to do everything possible to make sure that we selflessly come together to work as a team. For those who are selfish, for those who want to do it for their personal selves, we will make sure that we use the techniques, we use our popularity, we use our reach out, we use our contact to educate our fellow youth to understand that those ones are not working in their interest, they are working for their personal interest, because we are selfless. If by tomorrow, like you rightly said, not only the galvanizing, I actually was the first person to start this presidential slot, because my own started December 2017. Most of those ones that are coming in, some started sometimes in April, some in May, some in June. But I started December 15, 2017. So I was the first. And also in my campaign, along with the president and convener of the One Adult One Youth Advocacy Group, Lilian Obole, what we are saying is all youth that are eligible, all youth that they think they have something to offer, should come out and aspire for the office of the president. While I started this thing, when I started aspiring, a lot of youth were laughing at me. A lot of youth were mocking me. A lot of youth were pointing at me whenever I passed. But today, you have more than 10 Nigerian youth aspiring to be the president of Nigeria. I thank God for One Adult One Youth. I thank God for Lilian Obole for bringing together this group of youth that we are advocating. So today, I am proud. My group is proud that we are the initiators of youth participation and inclusion in governance. We are the initiators of youth coming out to contest for the office of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So even if I stop at this, I have achieved something. As far as I am concerned, it is already a success. For me, it's a success. For my group, it's already a success. Because Nigerian youth, I have been able to educate Nigerian youth. I have been able to indoctrinate Nigerian youth. I have been able to open the eyes of Nigerian youth. I have been able to widen the broader thinking scope of Nigerian youth to understand that these elderly ones, these old brigade, are there because we allow them to be there. We can remove them anytime we want them, anytime we want to remove them, because we have the vote. We have the vote. We have the power. We have the number. We have the intelligence. We have the ability. We have the strength. We have the capability. We have the wherewithal. So we have everything that it takes to go into leadership. We have been able to educate them. They have been able to understand that. They are all outcoming. I'm even calling for more Nigerian youth to come out en masse to aspire for the office of president. And let me tell you one secret. Under the One Adult One Youth Advocacy Group, we've been able to, as I speak to you, are going to contest election to the office of governors in the 26 states that we have gone so far. Those that will contest for the office of senator in the 26 states that we have gone so far. House of Reps in the 26 states that we have gone so far. State House of Assembly in the 26 states that we have gone so far. We already under us. So ours is a very serious one. Ours is an organized one. Ours is an articulated one. Ours is a very smart one. Ours is intelligently arranged. We are not journalists. we mean business. We are going to do this business of governance. We are going to take over from this old brigade. We are going to retire them. We will send them back to their homes, but we will not disrespect them. We will take care of them. We will provide for them all they will need. We will even go to them for some sort of advice. But the only thing is, they have no business in governance.
Beautiful.
They no longer have business in governance. They can be advisors.
Mr.
But business in governance, they have no business. It is time for them to go back home